Showtime. 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 This that one for the days we ain't had place to eat. I was on my block, had a hope I have a place to sleep. Started touching guap and put my mama back on her feet. And I was just 14, running was in the jeans.
Y'all know what it is, man. Welcome back to the J Matt Show. I'm the host, J Matt. It's the homie Smoke. We got Q, the intern, back there. Y'all know what it is.
Already.
Appreciate y'all checking back in. I want to say, man, I'm close to 400 subscribers. I'm halfway to my goal. So I definitely want to shout y'all out. Love. If y'all new, first time listening, like, subscribe, share, all that good shit.
All that shit.
We gonna get right into it because we got some shit to talk about. But so what was? I had a bunch of shit I was thinking about on the way over here. Just a bunch of random ass thoughts, right? Now, one of the random thoughts is how creepy it would be if a family member of mine or a family member of my spouse's, I've been saying spouse a lot, I noticed. I don't know why I like that word. Let's just say my wife. A family member of my wife decided to subscribe to our OnlyFans page. I was thinking about how weird that would be.
I mean, it'd be too weird. I mean, it's a fucking OnlyFans. Like,
You don't think it's weird?
I mean, y'all put it's. I mean, it's an OnlyFans.
Now,
What do you expect, though? I can't lie. I can see it being a little weird, but you can't be surprised a little bit.
So
like,
family would be that nosy enough to see if I'm having sex with my wife.
Hell,
they would pay.
Yeah.
They would pay.
Hell, yeah.
I don't think I would be able to look that family member in the eye no more.
I'm with you. I feel you. I wouldn't either, but they will do it, is what I'm saying, though. They will do it. You crazy as hell.
I wouldn't do no shit like that.
I get you. I get it. But I'm saying, like, depending on
I wish I would pay for my cousin's OnlyFans.
Depending on this family member, they will do it and will be like, look at this stuff. Exactly. There you go from there. That's it. That's all it takes right there. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. They ain't even got to be getting off on it, but the fact that they know that it's family and they got that one up and don't nobody know and they know.
What if you don't know? What if you don't know what my content is though? What if you don't know what my content is until you pay and you fucking see that description on my OnlyFans and then you actually pay? So if my description says if my description says on my OnlyFans says
nigga,
sex videos, no faces, and the motherfucker still goes ahead and pays, I'm not inviting you to Thanksgiving. I'm not inviting you to Christmas, and if I see you, I'm not sitting next to you.
They don't care. They waiting for you to post. I don't give a fuck.
Your auntie becomes your biggest fan? That's crazy, fam. I can't deal with that. That's cool. I can't deal with that.
Cool. Money.
You say it's cool?
Money is money. Right. She's paying. Money is money.
Oh, so y'all finna boost my confidence up then. I think I might as well.
Anybody watching this is like, yeah, like they're paying. Like, right.
How can I not go with it?
She's paying me
to deliver a stroke.
It's OnlyFans. Like, come on now.
Y'all know the
and family. Like you said, trust me. We was just talking about family.
I know. We was just talking about family.
Nigga, that's a one up.
Why?
Because they'll have some.
Oh, you mean on their part?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay. They might not have to tell everybody, but be like, yo, man, come here, man. Like, you clearly, one cousin, like, man, you ain't.
I'm not really gonna give a shit.
Cousin got this motherfucking OnlyFans. Like, nigga, how you know? Like, I got it.
I know.
Right. His shit cheap. His shit only $5. Like, nigga, everybody got a card.
Nigga, circulating like the R. Kelly
Hell
video.
Yeah.
Niggas in the barbershop watching my videos and shit.
Trust me.
Ain't that a bitch?
Trust me.
You know what, man? Y'all about to talk me into it.
I'm serious as fuck. I'm capping, man.
Hey, because if I put out an OnlyFans, clearly I'm not gonna give a fuck anyway.
It's all about collecting that money. It's a side hustle. You getting that bread. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to your fans, but shit, you can't really be regular. Like, oh shit, man, this my auntie. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit, you just know it's the money coming in. I don't give a fuck who you is.
That's
you don't really want to dissect your past because you don't fuck around and be like,
you don't want to look at the analytics,
right? You fuck around and be like, shit, wait a minute.
Where's my viewership?
Right, like,
where's my viewership coming from?
Right, like I would have thought more.
Like 80% is niggas you know personally.
Right, you like, fuck around, like I would have thought more chicks was in my shit. It's like a lot of.
Damn, this is my whole graduating class.
You don't want to. You don't want to know. You don't want to know. As long as the money's coming, nigga, you good. That's all that counts.
Damn. These are all the niggas from my group chat. Is in my OnlyFans, you fucking pervs.
Man, shout out to y'all. Y'all could have just been giving me this bread though, but I appreciate the support, man.
No, but speaking of high school, I just mentioned high school.
There you go.
We was talking before I started, and I was telling you some random shit that I was thinking about. And most of what I was thinking about was because me, bro, you know how a nigga come out the house different when shit going good at the crib. Nigga get to be start turning into a skip and shit. Nigga get to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like when shit going good at the crib, everything is better in life, right? So, me and the wife have been having some thorough, deep conversations, and y'all know how I am on the J Matt Show. I'm all about communication.
Definitely.
First show back the topic was open honesty. What was it? Importance of open and honest communication. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that shit is an ongoing theme at the J Man Show. I thoroughly believe in that shit. Talking and communication is therapy, not only for me, but it could be for you too. Try it.
Communication is key.
So I have fucking finally gotten a breakthrough with my wife after 15 years with some communication shit. And you was asking me like, damn, like it take that long, but it can, because everybody's personality is different. You say what type of breakthrough? The type of breakthrough it's the type of breakthrough that makes a nigga show all his fucking
Joker, nigga. He's about to do the
show all his teeth out, nigga.
Yeah.
That's the type of shit that is.
That's good shit.
Because in talking, you learn more shit about each other. And then you grow to have an understanding, which is why I always like to ask questions. But I don't ask questions to people I'm not interested in. If I ain't ask you no questions, I don't give a fuck about you, really.
Makes sense.
No offense.
No, makes sense.
But, make a long story short, while we was talking and thinking about a lot of shit, because I was telling you, Q, how long we've been together, and I got her permission to tell all this shit that I'm finna say anyway, so we good. So, we've been together since I was 16, she was 15 when we met, and all I know is we've been together since fucking high school, no breaks, no nothing, right? And we realized, or I realized, and I brought it to her attention that we never actually discussed any of what was taking place during our courtship. Like, we don't even really remember. It was that long ago, right? So we like, I don't really remember what the fuck was you doing when we was just talking on the phone, and then when we first started to be serious. Like, when did we even start to be serious? So we started thinking about this shit, and we don't even really remember, so we started talking. But in the midst of that, it got me just thinking about high school. For me was the best fucking time of my life, because I didn't get to go to college. So I'm starting to just get nostalgic and shit. I'm thinking about Heights, man. You know, they done tore down the old shit and built a new shit.
Yeah, it looked different.
And I'm like, man, I was driving by and I'm like, and I'm also thinking in my head at the same time, like, nigga, there was some epic fights at that
nigga
school.
said epic fights.
The courtyard at Cleveland Heights High School is where it went down. I'm talking about, I have some memories of some vivid ass shit and vivid fight, like epic fights took place up at the school. And I just get to thinking about, we was talking about how, like, you know how it's always like a gang culture type of shit going on, and it ain't really nothing new, but now like they always promoting gang. Back then it was just cliques.
Yeah, it was a clique thing, definitely back then.
And I started running down the different fucking cliques when we was in Heights. Noble clique.
Oh shit.
We had
shout out to that Noble.
Hyro. Remember Hyro?
I do remember.
Them was the niggas over on Bainbridge. Then you had Alias.
I remember them Alias niggas.
You had the fraternity New Five.
New Five. I do remember New Five.
You had my brother and them little clique franchise. It was a lot of little cliques. Nobody was on no gang banging shit though. But niggas would fight. Niggas would link up and have huge fights. And I'm like, man, those was the days, bro. Those was the days.
Yeah, niggas link up today. Somebody getting
it was definitely cliques. I remember being at Heights. I remember being a freshman in that motherfucker going to Heights, and my I had a Red Dog. I don't know if niggas remember that beer. It was called Red Dog. My nigga had a jersey. He had a jersey, a Red Dog jersey, and had the Red Dog in the front. It had like Noble Click on the back written on that bitch.
Who had the jersey? I think I know who it was.
I wore it. It was my nigga's jersey though. One of my older niggas' jerseys. But I wore it though as a freshman and shit, coming in that bitch and shit. Just being ignorant and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I remember dude name. It don't even matter anyway. But I think he might have been in like Alias or something. He was like, man, that jersey look hard, man. Let me see that jersey and shit. I'm showing the nigga and shit. You know what I'm saying? He's my Red Dog, nigga. And I made sure I turn around so the nigga see the back and shit. That shit say no, cause he's like, oh yeah, you can get that shit out of here. I was like, yeah, no, nigga, fuck that shit, nigga. All reason I showed you this bitch, nigga. But I was in 9th grade. That nigga had to be in like 11. He was the older nigga. But you know what I'm saying? Just like that just go to show, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was trying to make a little statement and shit, you know what I'm saying? But it was a whole little, I don't know, a little click error and shit, you know what I mean? But
last but not least, I have to mention my neighborhood, G Square.
Oh shit!
Gotta mention my shit, G Square. Yes, sir.
Bye.
Yes, sir. Good Nor.
The Good Nor is
Superior and Good Nor. Now, like I fuck with a lot of
though. It's before his time.
I'm just letting niggas know.
Ain't gonna know. Yeah.
But a lot of niggas, like I fuck with a lot of niggas from Nova, and Nova and Superior kind of the same shit, cause it's on the hill. You know what I'm saying? It connect the Heights to EC and all that, like Cleveland, all that shit. But it was like it was two different vibes though.
No, it was.
The vibe on Nova was completely different than the vibe over in my way.
I'll give you that.
Huh?
You said,
no.
Superior, Good North. So
it was like the other side of Heights.
Yeah, it's like the other side.
It's really like the Nova side, or you mean like the other side, like by the school, like around, like you know what I'm saying?
The school, so around actually Cleveland Heights, that's kind of like G Square, my area and shit. So, but it was funny though, cause I was thinking, I'm like, niggas used to think I was a part of the whole little Alias clique. But it was funny because the Alias niggas was right on Good North.
They right there though.
They right on Good North, but it was weird because the G Square shit, and I'm giving niggas some game. The G Square shit was Washington and Good North. So from Washington to Superior was G Square originally. The Alias niggas was down there by my Dao house. Sorry to Prophet, rest in peace, man. Your name live forever, my homie. Love you, babe. So he was the original host of the J-Man show. My nigga, love that nigga. So that shit kind of originated around his house, but it was funny because after a while, niggas just all merged together.
Right. Shit. I mean, y'all niggas was right there too, though.
It was the same street, but the G Square shit
a lot of times though,
right at Pookie house,
especially after school, like niggas will post up at Wendy's. Wendy's is them niggas posted a spot flat out. You'll see 1,000 niggas at Wendy's after school. Okay, because Wendy's was literally directly across the street from the school.
And the most epic fight went down at Wendy's.
You know what I'm saying? So, what fight?
You wasn't there?
Who was fighting?
Bro, oh that's right, y'all niggas was from Nova.
Who was though?
These niggas, I forgot who came up to the crib. It was either some niggas from Harvard or some niggas from Shaw. It was one of the groups. But I remember niggas was getting into it with both groups around the same time. But these niggas came up to Wendy's. Now, like you said, it was one of them hot, nice some days. When everybody outside.
Right.
Everybody posted in front of Wendy's. And if you wanted to smoke, nigga, come to Wendy's. These niggas pull up, about 4 or 5 cars. We all out there. I just remember me and Ike was out there.
Real quick. Heights and EC always been a rival, but
it's
go ahead.
Epic
I
shit.
did some shit with Heights and EC, but go ahead though.
Epic shit. But all I know is nigga came to Heights, nigga took no L up there.
Oh, I'm sure I get you that.
So this day, and RIP to my nigga Keedy too, man, Alcoy. My nigga, some niggas came up there and they pulled in Wendy's, And Kitty walk up to the car and said, "Nigga, who is you?" And niggas in the car get the mouthing off. Kitty said, "Oh yeah, he reaching the window. He in the window."
He's stealing, nigga.
Just start stealing. Then the melee ensues, nigga.
Why would he do that?
You said, why would he do that?
Never mind, keep on.
So
You always gotta ask.
some niggas get out the car that they was with. Fights break out by the door. Fights over here. This nigga done pulled the nigga out the car. Man, that shit got so it got so crazy by the end. Like these niggas was pulling out the parking lot and hitting the retainer wall, knocking bricks out the wall and shit. That's how niggas was trying to get the fuck up out of there. That was probably the biggest and most. If you was there, you remember that shit.
I didn't see that.
You was there, you remember that shit.
I remember I got some good memories of some
And
fights
put a
over
comment
there around
down in
that way.
that bitch.
I can remember a nigga from I ain't gonna say no names, but I can remember.
Fuck that.
I ain't saying no names, but I can remember a nigga that's from Alcoy who came to Heights, okay, and got into it with one nigga from Heights. You know what I'm saying? He thought this nigga was a whole ass just Heights nigga, cause the nigga played hockey, ice hockey.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Try to play the nigga.
I know you talking about.
You should. That's why I ain't saying no names. So niggas who know the story. But the nigga from, down the way, he from EC, in the Heights, you know what I'm saying? Getting into it with a Heights nigga, as they put it. Man, listen.
Light skinned nigga.
Listen. This nigga thought he was about to dog my dude, man. That nigga put them paws on him. Like, listen. That nigga was not expecting this nigga to have no hands like that.
One thing that you gotta understand is it don't matter where you from.
That's what a lot of niggas fuck up at, because real quick, I don't want to go off topic. When you hear Heights in East Cleveland, a lot of people from East Cleveland hear Heights and be thinking like super suburbio, like almost like Pepper Pike-ish like type shit. They think but it's not really like that. But yeah, it's nothing like that. But my nigga learned that shit that day though. Like I said, nigga,
that's what I'm saying.
He came up there and tried to fight old boy.
Learn some lessons, man.
Man, my dude put the hands on the nigga. He whooped his ass so bad though. This nigga called his dudes. He called some ESO. EC niggas came up to Heights. Like, nigga, what the fuck, bro? Like, shit, what these niggas said?
Like, on Noble?
No, this is Heights, nigga. What we talking about? Yeah,
okay.
Niggas like, shit, nigga. He like, where these niggas at? Like, what this nigga talking about? Where these niggas at? He got his ass whooped by one nigga. This was one nigga that fucked him up.
You gotta look for one guy.
One nigga fucked you up. But he had his niggas from Alcoy come up there, because, they was supposed to talk about they in the Heights and shit. Like, nah, pimp. He got his ass whooped by one nigga in the Heights, nigga. One nigga.
Look, I'll transition. I'll take it away from Heights versus whatever other city, and I'll name names too. Make this shit interesting.
Oh shit.
Let's name some names, because I remember this. I wasn't there for this ass beating, but I seen the story. And I seen the story. I heard about it.
And how much time is left, nigga?
How much time is
left? Why are you looking at your phone, nigga? I'm trying to do it slick.
10 minutes.
That's all. I'm a Spartan to say that.
So, speaking of getting asses whooped.
Oh shit.
Your buddy.
Oh shit.
Your homie.
Oh.
Mr. Stewart beat up my friend. He beat my friend up. And I heard the story.
Talked about this a couple times.
And this shit fucking had me dying laughing.
He gotta be talking about
this nigga. And you know who told me that they got beat up?
Oh, the person who got beat up?
The person who got beat up.
You know it's real. The person who got beat up told you they got beat up.
Did he tell you why he got beat up?
No, it don't matter why, but it don't.
He didn't tell me why. I was listening.
He got beat up though.
I was upset because I had no idea that he had any problem with anybody. I had no idea he had a problem with Mr. Stewart.
And that's like
I
he's
didn't
so
know.
cool though. Like
and this nigga's not a fighter. So
he picked the wrong nigga that day.
So when he's telling
shout out my nigga D, man. Shout out D, Jason.
So when he was telling the story, I'm like, Jay, I'm confused. Why would you?
He was too after that ass.
Why would you plan?
Damn.
Why would you plan to meet someone to fight alone by yourself and not have the confidence
right
to see it through? Now, let me tell you, I heard that this nigga was losing the fight so bad, he said, I quit, man, you won.
You for real? Hold on, you
Hey,
you
hey,
can't be
D,
serious.
D,
You
D,
can't be serious.
D, hold on.
Were you there?
D,
Were you there?
D.
He's not here, man.
I'm gonna confirm that what he said he heard.
Were you there?
playing,
That
man.
is very true.
Hey, talk to me.
He did quit.
Talk to me.
You playing, man.
I wasn't
Were you
there.
there?
I wasn't there. But I
Who
heard
was-
it. I heard it from the person.
Well, we both heard the same story for the person that was there. You heard it from the victor. I heard it from the loser.
Right.
So we heard the same shit.
But that's why I'm saying I'm confirming what you just said.
Well, yeah.
I quit. I'm like, that's
I don't think the
definitely
nigga would
did
lie to me and say that he said, you won, I quit. That, bro.
Why
you
would
have
he
to-
say I quit? Because he quit. It was
You
bad.
have to be enduring
It's bad.
a ass whooping to say I quit. That means
I've
stop.
had a nigga
That
tell
means
me
stop
that
hitting
I quit.
me.
Like I don't want no more, nigga. What do you mean, nigga? Throw the towel in, nigga. I quit. What do you mean?
I had somebody say stop too. Made me feel bad. Man, I felt like a bully at that point.
I didn't, bitch
So I
ass
feel
nigga.
bad.
That's what you get, nigga. You thought all that shit you was talking to.
So, D, I wish you was here because I wanted you to partake in this.
It's all good. My
But
mom
guess
was
what?
down though. I remember that shit. We was just talking about that not too long ago too though. That shit was sad.
Guess what?
That shit was sad.
You talking to this nigga directly.
I have, cause he gonna watch it. You gonna watch it though, D. I got you, nigga. Don't worry.
So anyway,
He a subscriber.
there's another. There was 2 incidents where I remember my nigga Jay Johnson. Yeah, Jay
Okay,
Johnson. Where I remember this
Yeah.
nigga
Damn,
in
Jay.
situations where he was just out there vulnerable. Now the second situation I remember, he got into it. I don't remember if it was him or if it was his cousin, but I remember being on a 3-way phone call and some beef was going on.
Right.
B Pettit.
You get into it with Pettit?
Pettit and
Tell me.
either Jay Johnson or Jay Johnson's cousin was something was going on. But I just remember this nigga Jay was scared.
Damn, Jay.
This nigga was terrified. Now
Now wait a minute.
here's the thing. This is why I'm laughing. This is why I'm laughing.
This?
I don't know, nigga. But this is why I'm laughing because he was scared. He wasn't scared of Donald.
But he was scared
And
of
had to
Pettit.
say no mas. And no, that ain't no offense to B Petty. That's my nigga. I fuck with B Petty. But he was I don't know if this was before or after. Maybe he was so terrified of that ass whooping, he thought that he needed to call all type of reinforcements. I swear to God, bro, I never figured this shit, man. He called everybody. And niggas was coming up to the school.
For this fight.
For whatever. Cause this nigga, the type of tone he was saying.
This is already after he got that ass whooped by.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know if it was. I don't
This is
know.
probably after.
I don't recall. But all I remember
Damn,
is
D.
this nigga got into it, and it was a couple situations where this nigga found himself regretting whatever the fuck he found himself in the middle of.
That makes sense though with him though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
He had a reputation though a little early though, man. He thought he could try to keep that up though.
But that's the thing. Like, if you're not really about
That life.
stop. You can't perpetrate or anything like that. But what I wanted to ask y'all is well, we gonna continue.
I know, yeah.
What I want to ask y'all is, when was the last time y'all got in a fucking fight, like a real brawl, like a real fight?
Definitely been a long time for me. Shit. Cause niggas don't fight no more anyway. Shit. Like if you can't even fight, you can't fight niggas no more.
Well, I'll tell you mine.
I was about to say he's correct.
I'll tell you mine. I was 24 years old, and it was a big ass brawl on Cedar and Lee at the bar formerly known as Queens. I think right now it's called like Booker's or some shit. Cedar and Lee, right across the street from the football field. Big ass. This is how I broke my hand the first time. So I don't know if I told this story before on the actual show.
Probably
This
not.
might be a first. So my little brother was in the military. He's still in the military or retired, whatever. So he Marine, and he back in town, and we kicking it. Every time he come back in town, we kicking it. So me, him, and my brother link up, and my other brother, Damien, he was in town too. So we all linked up, and we went to the bar on Taylor. It was called Mitchell's. Was it Mitchell's? Something like that. So we go there first, and then Reg, like, I want to go to my bar. This was back when nigga
when it's my bar. It's like,
yeah, this was back when nigga was on this bar hopping shit. Everybody knows. Exactly. That's exactly what happened. So we, like, against our better judgment, we go to this bar. We don't normally hang out there, but this Reg spot, because he lived around the corner. So we go to this bar, and again, it was like Cheers. When he walked in, he's getting greeted by the motherfucking bar.
Right.
Niggas walking up to him, and it was just one dude. Walked up to Reg, put his arm around. These niggas got their arm around each other. Yeah. We ain't even made it all the way in the bar. And Reg like, these my brothers. You know how Reg be. This my brothers, man. Yeah, man. We in there. We about to kick it, man. We had to have a good time. And dude like, yeah. Right? So
why you have to look at me like that, man? Why you have
to the nigga that greeted him at the door
with this nigga, man.
did not look like a nigga that we normally associate with. At least not who I would associate with, right?
Right.
So he introduces us, and we go into the bar, and now we drinking, we having a good time. And as the night progresses, you know, niggas is now we getting into our zone. We getting fucked up, we drinking, and this is where the incident happens. I'm gonna leave it right there. We're gonna come right back. We're gonna do this little quick commercial break. We'll be right back, and I'm gonna pick this up when I left off. You don't forget what I said.
Quick commercial break.
Welcome to the J Matt Show, home of the flagship show, the J Matt Show podcast, and more importantly, a place dedicated to inspiring everyone to be relentless and fearless in the pursuit of your dreams.
You know what? If I kill somebody, I gotta go to jail. You gotta go to jail too.
What is that?
Here at the J Matt Show, it's not all about fun and games. But who am I kidding? Laughing is definitely my therapy.
Don't nobody eat soup for dinner. It's a hearty soup. It's got potatoes and vegetables in there. Man, slave food.
It's to lick his ass. Rub his nose.
Oh!
Pinch his nipples. Look at her.
Hey. I was going to tell her to suck me off.
Tune in weekly, if not daily, for your J Matt Show fix. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Remember, life is good and God is great.
All right, y'all. So we back from that quick little commercial break. And I'm about to pick up with this story where I left off. So, creepy dude is being introduced to us by Big Bro. Night go on. We having a good time. We drinking or whatever.
You said creepy dude.
This is what I recall. I'm at the bar. And I don't know why I saw this shit happen. I think it's because my spidey senses, my intuition, nigga. I just be on.
You was on it.
I be alert, man.
Yeah, no, there ain't nothing wrong.
Like I'm a good nigga to have when you out, nigga, cause I'm alert with that shit. So I'm at the bar, cause I had a bad vibe about this dude. So I'm at the bar with my drink, and I literally see, cause you know that's what it was. This guy was mean mugging my little brother the whole night. Now it's kind of coming back to like we were shooting pool.
Okay.
And dude was always there because he felt welcomed by Reg.
Right.
So he felt welcome to like be around periodically while through the night. So we shooting pool and I'm recognizing dude kind of looking at my little brother crazy. So that's probably why I kept my eye on him. So I'm at the bar and I see this nigga mean mugging my little brother so hard. This nigga, he almost like he said to himself, fuck this shit. He grabs an empty beer bottle, walks over to my brother, smash that bitch on the back of his head. The fuck?
You watched him do that?
I saw him do this shit. I saw him do it.
What happened after that?
After that, almost like a millisecond after that, the entire bar fucking
imagine that shit.
comes down on this dude. Like he didn't know He must not have knew. He must have thought it was like safe for him to like do some shit like that. It was not safe, nigga. This is where we from. He must have thought like, looked at my brother like an outsider or some shit. The entire bar comes down on this man. Hard. Pause. Stomping this man the fuck out. To the extent that I was out by the time it was over, and the niggas cleared away, I thought we might have killed him. I'm talking about a dude on the ground leaking from everywhere. Now, this is what I swear to God, this shit is happening, fam. Wow. And my brother does some dumbass shit to put the cherry on the cake, on the fucking whatever. I ain't gonna say what he did. But the nigga added more damage to what the fuck. Dude already laid out on the ground, gasping for air. Stomps. And he does some extra shit out of anger. Like he was out, like we cleared everything out, right? And I'm trying to basically gather everything together so we could all leave together, right? Reg comes back in and does what he does. And I'm looking at it, and I think I did like this. I might have did this. Like, what the fuck? After that, I'm like, all right, this nigga's gonna die. We have to leave. Because now I'm thinking like, all right, it's cameras, all this shit is on tape. We the last ones in here. You the last one to do some dumb shit. I'm going to jail for murder in this bitch. We're all going to jail for fucking attempted murder. This is literally on my mind. So we fucking leave. Guess what happens after that? Another fucking situation ensues. Go outside. It's a gang of little niggas outside. These niggas wasn't even in the bar. They're not even old enough to be in there. But they outside, turning up. Guess who's out there turning up with them? Guess right? Bro. Big bro.
I mean, bro's on one anyway already, so
clearly,
you know what I mean.
Clearly,
might as well.
So,
shout out to you, bro.
Great fucking job, guy. Love you too. Hey, all right, nigga, shout out. So to you, man. We go outside. Reg, it's chirping at these little niggas outside, and granted, it was about 10, 15 of them. It was a bunch of them. All right. So I'm like, out the Reg, relax.
Right.
You gotta relax.
You had to throw that nigga in the car though.
You have to relax.
Shit, though.
But I do believe what happened was, I didn't know where my younger brother was. He wasn't around. So I couldn't leave. So I think I might have been looking for him. And then next thing I know, some shit ensues. But you know what? I left some shit out. I left a part out because I kind of got upset. These little niggas started hollering.
Well, they little niggas, so that's what they do.
I don't care.
They little niggas.
But they was hollering too much, and I was drinking too though.
But that's what they do though.
So but listen what they.
You was a little nigga at one point too though.
Listen what they were saying. These niggas started saying, "Nigga, this G square." This G square shit. I'm like, who the fuck are these little niggas? They must not know. So so now I'm hollering.
Oh shit.
So now I say, nigga, who the fuck is you little niggas anyway? I say, nigga, I started this G square shit.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Now listen to this.
Hey, this nigga.
I did not start G square.
I know you did. That's why I'm like, nigga, like, here this nigga.
So.
No.
I thought
but this nigga said nothing about starting that shit. Nigga. Don't let this nigga fool you with that shit.
I did not start it.
The nigga,
but I was there
he
when all of that shit began. My nigga, I was there when the first T-shirt was made.
He was a little bit more shocked that these little niggas.
I was there.
Shit.
I was there when motherfuckers started saying G.
It's like OG status, right?
No, seriously.
Little niggas like,
literally, that's what it was.
It's OG status. Like, little nigga.
And that's what happened.
Wrong with you little niggas.
That's what happened.
Y'all talk to. Nigga.
So I said, nigga, I started saying all type of shit. I'm like, nigga, your big homies is my niggas. Who the fuck is you, nigga? And I'm looking at each one of these niggas in their face. I'm hollering now. So I'm doing that. Guess what happens? Reg hauls off and hit one of these niggas in the face. I guess I amped him up. I don't know. He don't
ain't no guess, nigga. Clearly you did. Like, nigga, I know your OGs, nigga. What the fuck is you niggas? Because niggas is drunk.
Dude, this is about.
There's a bar. I came in a bar. These niggas is drunk.
Yeah,
what are you talking about? They intoxicated. Nigga, what you talking about? They fucked up.
So he hauled off and punched a nigga in the grill.
This nigga do the baby boy and shit. Like, they got niggas lined up and shit. He got like... he got niggas sliding like baby boy. Johnny, what talking about bitch ass punch? What's that shit, nigga? He got niggas sliding.
Oh, you tough, huh?
Right.
This little nigga got hard.
Right.
This little nigga got hard.
Hey, you know what's funny?
Yeah, for real. That's what that was, man. That's what that was. I didn't even see it, but I feel like that's what it was.
The nigga and Baby Boy dropped these niggas.
Oh, shit.
Reg didn't drop dude.
Oh, damn. Shit.
Reg didn't drop this young man.
He ate it?
Yes.
That bitch like, oh, that's all we doing tonight.
So
that's all we cooking tonight. This nigga throwing appetizers out. I got a full appetizer. This nigga throwing appetizers.
All right, let me be fair. I did not see the punch happen myself.
Shit.
I heard this story the next day from my god brother because he was there as well.
Oh my god.
And shout out to Renard and Big Jeremy.
I wasn't even there for this story, but I can see it.
So
already.
he had to fill me in the next day a lot of these details. So he the one who told me that Reg haul off and stole on dude. So this happens, right? Now granted, I told you about 10, 15 of these little motherfuckers out there.
Right.
So I still don't know where my younger brother is. I still don't know where this nigga's nowhere to be found.
He had to be in the car.
But I have no idea where this nigga was at.
Be in the car.
So shit pop off, right? And I'm missing some details, but I do remember seeing Reg on the ground.
Oh shit.
And some niggas was about to like
try to stomp.
Yeah. I ran like a motherfucking
You threw
Ray Lewis,
you
nigga.
threw the turbo button on.
Yeah, I ran like Ray Lewis over here and just went like shoulders first into these niggas to get these niggas off of. I didn't tackle nobody. I just ran through them to get these niggas off of.
You did the M.
So
Bison,
then,
nigga, you just went straight here
nigga,
and twisted.
Nigga like this, because they wasn't looking up. They was looking down at this nigga. So when I did that, Big J, he picked Reg up and did something. I don't know what happened, but all I remember is everybody who was outside just converged on me at that point.
Oh shit.
That's all I remember.
Oh man.
So look, exactly.
Damn.
So all these motherfuckers is converging on me because nobody else is outside. So I'm out there, and I just remember looking around. I'm looking around all these motherfuckers, nigga. I'm nigga like, let's go. But you know how it is when you in the dream, and you know how you punch, but you're not doing shit like you're punching in slow motion. You ain't really. Y'all ever had that in the dream where like you trying to fight, but it's like you moving in like Matrix speed?
Yeah.
That's how it was. Me reliving the situation, but I guess it really wasn't like that. Cause listen, I never hit a broad in my life. I promise you. There was some broads out there. My younger brother said I socked this bitch super hard. I don't recall any of that. Don't recall any.
Hey, listen.
But I do recall.
I don't promote violence.
I do recall being circled by a lot of motherfuckers who was talking about G Square, and you know what I'm saying. I came out good, and I do remember seeing a lot of these niggas. I looked a lot of these niggas in their eyes, cause I was wanting to see these niggas again. Shout out to my nigga J Ed. I seen one of them little niggas in the car with him.
He said J.
Back in the day. This is old shit. Shit. Yeah. So, yeah.
It's about right.
That was an extremely crazy situation.
Like man.
It was one situation happening inside, and then we spill out, pause, and it's another situation, a whole separate one on the outside of the bar. And I done broke my hand and everything in the process.
I was doing the most.
I was at 24. That was the last, like, real fight.
You was talking about fight. That was a lot.
It was a whole lot in one night. And I don't want to do that shit again because I thought we was going to jail. I thought for sure the police was coming to get us in the morning. I thought for sure they was coming to knock at that motherfucker door in the morning.
Nigga, 24, yeah. That was a lot later than mine. Like, my last fight was that when I was a lot younger. Because niggas don't fight no more. I've already come to that.
Yeah, that's definitely not happening.
I've learned that once we started going to like clubs.
Shit, I was lucky, I guess.
Shout out to the Metropolis. Niggas used to go to the Metropolis, you know what I'm saying? Every week. You know what I'm saying? But I almost fought. I think that was the time that was the closest that I almost fought some niggas. But I seen a nigga when we was about to fight the niggas in the parking lot. I seen a nigga dip off to the car and go get a gun. We wasn't carrying no pistols at the time. We was just carrying some shit like, you know what I'm saying? We was like, nigga, we'll fight you, nigga.
Niggas was on some fighting
shit. You know what I'm saying? But a nigga went to the whip and came back like, nigga, what's good? He was holding that bitch. And you know what, nigga, I'm like, nigga, fuck that shit. Fuck these whole ass niggas. There was some cedar niggas. Fuck these whole ass niggas. We out. Like, it don't even make no sense.
A lot of guns got pulled downtown.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We was in the flats and shit. Like, man, I'm like, fuck that shit. I ain't on that bullshit with your niggas. You know what I'm saying? But literally my last fight, nigga, I ain't even gonna lie, like shit. That bitch was probably, I told you, middle school was crazy for me. Like I did a lot of crazy shit in middle school. I fought niggas in middle school. That was it, but I really wanted to fight a nigga like that though. Most niggas knew what time it was, you know what I'm saying? And then as I got older, I really wasn't on fighting niggas because I'm like, I know if I'm gonna fight you, I'm gonna fuck around to kill you. Cause niggas.
Yeah, nowadays, I'm not on that shit.
You know what I'm saying? But even then, like, I would try to, like, I would be the nigga that
unless
try
a
to,
nigga
like,
really gonna fight.
Be like, unless a nigga, don't get me wrong, a nigga hit
unless a nigga, like, put your dukes up, nigga, I'm with it.
Shit, it was a time, now that I think about it, it was a time at the motherfucking bowling alley I almost got into it, was about to fight a nigga. Nigga tried to put hands on my one nigga, you know what I'm saying? But I had to pull this nigga out because I had a case. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, we can't go to jail in this bowling alley. That was the bowling alley on Rockside.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nigga, if a nigga motherfucking
Cosmic
wife,
bowling, nigga
wife was chopping it with me and my nigga, like chopping on some friendly shit. Like we just being cool. Nigga, her husband came up to her, seen this bitch chopping it with me and my nigga. Nigga, this nigga was like, nigga, y'all know her? Grab this bitch by the neck, look while looking at us. Grab her by the neck, like, y'all know this bitch already? I'm like, we like, hell no, we don't know this bitch. That's yo bitch. Damn. He like, hell no, some nigga. Me and my nigga dip off. We walking like, okay, this
not
bitch.
By the neck.
By the neck. Listen, he didn't even look at her. He was looking at me and my nigga like, y'all know this bitch. He had his bitch like, by the neck. She like, we like, yeah, nah. We just gonna leave.
We on to the next one.
Yeah, we just gonna leave, like, cause she was talking to us, like, we don't even know this bitch, like, you know what I'm saying? We trying to leave. Man, these niggas came back up to us, like, we talking shit. Like, nigga, so what's up? So y'all know my nigga wife and shit? We like, nigga, I don't know this bitch, man. What the fuck is you talking about? Like, young nigga, man, yeah.
Niggas young as hell in that
bowling alley. He tried to swing on my nigga, though. My nigga, like, weave that bitch, man. I grabbed my nigga, though. I said, nigga, we out, trust me. Let's just leave. We left. I grabbed that nigga and we bounced out. That nigga he felt like a hoe. He was mad at me. He was mad. He like, man, nigga, what the fuck? Yeah, he like, man, we should have worked with them whole ass niggas, man. I'm like, nigga, no.
Definitely.
Now, I could have left you. I could have left you.
Definitely would feel mad about some
shit. I could have left you, but that's cool. No, I could have been a G and left the nigga and let him fight. But guess what, though? I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I literally had a case going. And if I would have been fighting them niggas on Rockside at a goddamn bowling alley where the police was about to pull up any goddamn second and all of us was going to jail, nah. I'm not about to do nothing. I'm a smart nigga. I don't give a fuck. You can call that shit whatever you want, nigga, but nah.
I can dig it.
That shit ain't happening. He could have fought them niggas, but like I told him, I have a case right now. Pending right now. I have to be to court in like next week. I'm not about to fight these niggas over no bitch, nigga. Your pride is you feeling some type of way. Don't get me wrong, you try to check us, but nigga, fuck that bitch. What we fighting these niggas over at the end of the day? Over a bitch?
I can feel the nigga though, because he got swung on.
I understand that too. Hey, like I said,
I got swung on one time.
I understand that too.
And the motherfucker pulled me back.
He didn't get hit.
Bull.
He didn't get hit.
I got hit.
He didn't
and
get
I was
hit.
motherfucking pissed.
That's understandable.
Because the shit ended after that. And I was mad as fuck.
I'm just like, I can't go to jail, and I'm the driver. So you can stay your ass here and fight these niggas if you want to, and let them whoever pull up North Randall or whatever the police is come over here and take y'all niggas to jail, and it's not. But nah, not me.
Well, let's segue.
We can.
Let's segue to the next shit. What time we at?
18.
All right, we in there.
Yeah, you got it.
So look, I told you before we started too about the Ricky Williams shit. So I'm scrolling on Instagram, and Shannon Sharp got his own little podcast called Club Shay Shay. I fuck with Shannon Sharp.
Yeah,
he's fucking hilarious.
He is.
So he had Ricky Williams on
there. He be having him mouths. He be killing me with that shit, man.
He had Ricky Williams on his show, and Ricky Williams was telling a story about how he got started smoking weed. Mm-hmm. And Shannon is a good interviewer too. He got him telling the story and was pushing that shit along real smooth. So Ricky ended up telling the story that while he was at Texas, and you know he was a star running back, you know what I'm saying? He was the man. Big man on campus. He told the story that his girl was fucking with the backup quarterback on the squad. And he found out about it because he said he was in the fucking hot tub or the ice tub or whatever, some shit in the locker room.
In the locker room.
And he heard the homies talking about his girl. And he said he'd go call her, spill the beans. And I guess one of his homies suggested that he smoke some weed to ease his pain.
Right, because you been and killed that bitch.
Well, he don't seem like the type of dude.
He don't, but it's a good thing he got weed introduced to him.
Yeah, he said from that point on, he was
heartbreak like that could have been a major heartbreak for that nigga if the bud ain't get introduced to him.
Right, how much pride? You know how much pride?
Because what was that situation? How long was they together?
Heisman.
How long was they even together though? Like, see, that's the thing though too. Like how, because that'll tell how deep that cut is.
I think the cut got more to do with pride because you're the star of the squad.
Yeah. Oh, it was that definitely takes. Yeah.
Backup.
No, you right. But what is your bitch though? I mean, I said like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you been.
That's a good way of looking at it.
I'm saying like, if that's what you're looking for, then all right, then shit. I guess I did dodge a bullet then. Fuck it, bitch. That's what you going for the backup. Fuck it though.
That would hurt me. That would hurt me. So that led me to think, and I go back to like the earlier shit I was talking about, how I was reminiscing talking to my wife, which led me to think of a story that I'm gonna share, and I got full clearance to share the story.
And we waiting on it.
So I'm gonna be the first one to share my story. You niggas have to participate and share.
What you got?
If you don't share, I'm not sharing them.
Go for it, man. You starting it off, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna start off because I already got mine prepared. So
there you go. Lead by example, sir.
So that leads me to ask the question: when was the first time a girl hurt your feelings? And I never told my wife this story, but she knows exactly what I'm talking about. Let me get a sip of water first.
There you go.
Because this is a story.
Oh shit.
And you motherfuckers is gonna laugh.
I'm already intrigued.
Cause I got played like a motherfucker.
I'm already intrigued. So.
By your wife?
She wasn't my wife. We were literally.
Oh, you heard the question.
We were literally just starting to date.
Did I come, dude?
I said the first time a girl hurt your feelings, catch up, keep up, nigga. So anyway, so I first start to exchange with Shirley. Right? We talking, and I think this happened in 10th grade. So this is early on.
No, definitely.
This was after school. We was talking, and she was supposed to come over to the house when she got out of school. This shit is fanatic.
This nigga got me thinking out, nigga.
So she's supposed to come over. So I get out of school, and I'm excited, nigga. I'm fucking excited. Because I'm like, yes, this is the first time she coming over to the crib.
First time,
nigga,
too?
I probably rushed home from school early and cleaned up. You know, I'm just painting the picture.
First time was actually enough to say.
I probably straightened up. I might have had candles and everything going. I probably didn't, but I'm just making I'm putting some spice on it.
But
I'm pretty like I was waiting and prepared.
Yeah.
I had the front. It was a nice summer day, too hot. I had the front door open. I'm sitting in the living room and I'm waiting. I'm waiting on Shirley. So I'm waiting. I'm like, damn, what the fuck what's going on? This was around pager time. This is pre-cell phone.
Of course.
So I'm waiting. She ain't there.
You said 10th grade, so it definitely was. You had to be balling in 10th grade to have a cell phone.
So I'm waiting. I'm sitting around. I'm looking outside. I'm like, birds chirping. This is a great day, but Shirley's not here. Time goes by. Ike pull up in the driveway. Now, Ike get out like, Jay, fuck you doing, man? I'm like, man, shit, I'm waiting on Shirley get here. Shirley's supposed to be coming over. He's like, nigga, what the fuck you mean she's supposed to? She over at Rico house having a water fight.
Not having a water fight. Shut the fuck up.
I'm like, what? He like, yeah, her and Tiffany over there right now. I'm sorry. Now I'm trying to play it cool like a motherfucker. I'm trying to play it cool. I'm pissed.
On inside, yeah.
Pissed.
Yeah.
So I'm
say
like,
nigga blew,
wait a second.
Boiling.
She's over, and you know, this nigga lives around the, he lived like,
light skin Rico?
He lived like 5 streets down from me, literally, if you count them. So she lived, and at that point, Shirley lived in Euclid. We don't go to the same high school or nothing. So she came all the way to the Heights, and this is what I'm thinking in my head. You went to this motherfucker house when you told me you were supposed to come to my house? And she used to talk to this nigga before she used to talk to me.
Cold case.
I pull up with Ike.
Not a pull up with Ike. He pull up to the party.
My nigga came to get me. Come on, man. My nigga came to get me. He already know.
Pull up to the party.
That's my motherfucking brother. That's my brother. He already know, nigga. We ride or die. Right. We pull up, nigga. We got out the car. I'm like, oh, it's a big old party over here.
Right. It's jumping.
It's jumping. It's like a block party in this bitch.
You said it was warm out. It was hot outside.
Nice ass day. I'm like, oh, this shit cracking over here. It looks like this was planned.
My nigga was feeling some type
of way. Clearly feeling some type of way.
What?
Nigga.
Bro, this looked like a planned event. So I'm like, oh, it's too many people for it not to just to be some impromptu shit. Niggas got water guns and balloons and shit. Come on, this is planned, clearly.
Definitely. So
I pull up, and when she see me, nigga, I never forget her face, bro. That face dropped. Now, at that moment, I'm like, this is a planned event that's happening right here. Nobody has ever confirmed this to this day. I'm just saying this all out loud right now. Motherfuckers get in the comments and say like, yeah, nigga, we playing that shit. So, then I get to thinking like, oh shit. I was the secondary plan of her coming. She was gonna stop by my house.
Yeah.
But she already had plans to go do this thing first.
Right, yeah.
Bro, I was crushed. I was crushed. But you know what? I never let nobody know that shit. But what it did do, because I'm the type of person that I'm observatory. Like, I sit back and I wait. I observe. Like,
right.
So from that moment on, she showed me a red flag, what she was capable of. Duly noted. You're capable of deception. Not only deception, you capable of straight up spinning motherfuckers.
That nigga was super deep. Ain't going super deep.
Seriously though, you're capable of spinning niggas. So at that point, she alerted to me that I am only just like another dude.
This is what grade?
10th grade. I'm smart, bro. Like I got a lot of game with me. Like she showed me at that point. I'm like, okay, this is a signal. Cause you have the nerve to come to. You don't live in this city. You live about 3 cities away. Yeah. But you come to my city and literally in my neighborhood. I told you G Square, right? I told you it's Goodnor.
Yeah, you say.
So I live off of Goodnor. The water party is off of Goodnor. She don't know this shit though.
She was letting you know something that day.
She don't know this shit. She don't know that I'm this close.
Was just planning on.
He's better than mine.
She don't know that I'm this close to the shit.
She like, all right, I'm gonna hit this setup.
That's what she thought. And you know, ain't no cell phone with the addresses and shit. She don't know how close this shit is.
Ain't nobody taking no photos.
Yeah, there's none of that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that shit.
She ain't finna pull out no map, nigga, and look at this shit like, all right, this nigga right here.
Right.
No, there's none of that. So she had no idea how close I was to that whole situation. But what I'm saying is, that's definitely the first time my fucking feelings was hurt because I never really was like, there was a chick that I want to be like interested in before that everything. You know how it is when you're in high school. So for her, the one that I was interested in to be like to show me that, I was like, I think I know how I'm gonna play this one out.
You was funny for that.
Hey, that's some real shit.
I ain't mad at that though.
That's a closed case.
That's some real shit.
I ain't mad at that.
Nothing been closed case.
1 minute.
Hey, look, you know since I shared my story, that's a good spot.
Real. That is.
To end up. And we gonna pick up with you next, cause y'all niggas have had some time to think now. Go ahead, hit that one. You can start that shit right back up right now. Ain't no break, nigga. We did commercial break already. I shared my story, and I told y'all you have to fucking share. Is this a safe place? I told y'all this is my therapy, man. I just let y'all into a situation that me and my wife recently talked about.
My homeboy over here, he can fill my cup up though.
My nigga Reed need another drink. He's like, before I share this story,
I'm gonna keep it simple though.
Hey, pour me up too.
I'm gonna keep it
pour me up too,
my nigga. Keep it simple though. So we talking about like
first time.
Like this is almost like almost like a heartbreak type shit. Yeah. Type shit. Like,
yeah.
Oh my god. Alright.
You got yours already?
I can't necessarily say my heart's ever been broken, but I have been alerted to the fuck shit that these females do. I have been alerted.
Elaborate.
Go ahead.
One time I was talking with this female. I was about 19. She was 18. She was a senior. She was just about to graduate. Now I would take my whip. I go see her just about every day at the library, and we'd kick it in my whip. We'd chop it up, and then she'd go back to her whip, and she'd go about her day. So then one day I'm just at the crib and we texting, and she was like, "Q, I think you like me too much," and I'm like,
She figured out a clever way to fuck it.
I'm like her too much. I'm like,
what made you say that type shit though?
That's what I was like. And I'm like, Mama, what does that mean?
Did you say mama?
I went to go ask my mama.
I'm like, I thought you called her mama. I'm like, okay.
No, I went to go ask my mama because it's the only female I knew. So I'm like, Mama, what does that mean? And she's like, well, you probably was giving her too much attention. So I'm like, well, damn. I'm like, so we gotta ignore these girls lightweight. So I'm like, I guess it just is what it is. And that just taught me to like keep it going.
So that ain't nowhere near with the fucking heartbroken story I fucking shared with your ass.
No.
Definitely wasn't.
No.
That's some shit.
Well, he too young.
Well, nigga, go ahead and share your story.
Heartbreak with me was just.
You got to come better than that intern.
About mine. He had a green light with his. I don't have a green light with mine, so I'm gonna.
Oh damn! Can we get a green light? Nah, we can take a commercial break.
No commercials. No commercials.
Damn! I should have cleared this before we started.
All I'm gonna say is in middle school that happened to me. Certain female I was with in middle school. Say even we both was experimental and probably both had maybe even lost our virginities, you know what I'm saying? But shit, I would say the fact that I felt confident in my shit and schooling her to shit, she kind of got shit. I would just say she was more on her player shit, like kind of how I was, and it kind of threw me off because I'm like, bitch, I smashed first, but now.
What you mean first?
First, like I literally was her first.
Oh, okay.
And then once she started, like she was like, well, shit, this dick good. It gotta be smothered. Like I feel like she started
the
like
gateway,
right? Like,
you was the gateway drug,
exactly. And I might have been a little bit on her, a little bit more than she was on me. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, just a little bit. But like I said, the gate. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she was more like, okay, I'm out. And it was like, shit, you know what? I was a little salty behind that shit because I know some niggas who she fuck with.
Okay.
And
that will always make a nigga feel some way.
Young too, which
always make a nigga feel some way.
Made me learn like, okay, like it makes sense. So shit.
How did it make you feel?
It fucked me up a little bit. I thought it was more like it was gonna be more of her a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. But she was like, shit. That shit was good. That mean it's other dick out here. I'm like, you right, bitch, because it's other pussy out here. But I get it, though, and it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I get, like, bitch, I wasn't trying to commit to you anyway. Like, I should have known, like, and it was so early, like, it was like, nigga, that was the summer going to 8th grade.
So what you learned from that situation?
Nigga, what you mean? Nigga, fuck them bitches. Nigga, once I fuck them, I don't give a fuck. Like, that taught me not to have feelings. I had feelings with her.
Okay.
Because I told you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was the first time I even went down, like, you know what I'm saying, on the bitch. And it was like, that shit means something, nigga. Nigga don't do that shit just.
Right.
I knew the bitch was a virgin, don't get me wrong. I ain't just about to, random ass, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But, nigga, that shit meant something. But that bitch was like, oh, shit. This nigga turned me out.
We out here now.
You know what I'm saying? And it was like, it just showed me like
she had a whole hot girl summer early before the style.
And I couldn't be mad at it at the end of the day, but it just, like, you asked me, like, it just showed me, like, nigga, you too young to be putting feelings into bitches. Like,
that's key.
You know what I'm saying? And that right there is what started my more so dog mentality after that. Because that was, like I said, summertime on the 8th. So you talking about 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade,
all the high school.
Grade. Dog, like, fuck a bitch. Like, that was my mental, like, for the longest. Yeah. Like, just because of that type of situation, because it was so early.
That lead me to, and we could probably end on this note, because my pop said something to me that stood out, man.
What was it?
It was one of those things, like, I don't have a whole lot of things, unfortunately, from my dad that stand down and stick with me.
But that's okay.
However,
well, yeah, that's okay though.
In high school,
but you have something though.
You know how some you use, like, you could cherry pick Bible verses for your advantage.
Yeah.
My pops told me that don't act like you married until you actually married.
Makes sense.
Which led me to believe that you're single until you're married. So you should never behave or do things like a married couple until you are actually ready to do those type of things. So that to me, I ain't gonna say that liberated me, but it gave me game. And when I gave you that situation with Shirley back in the day, that kind of let me know, and let me know that game was real game.
Yeah, that's like, what's up though.
If you can't act like, cause remember back then, that's when everybody used to say wifey, that's my wifey. That's when that shit's kind of started back then. When am I saying that shit before that? Wifey. But
wifey, or even you know which one was even
Mainline.
So I was about to say mainline. Mainline right there.
All that shit. That's when that shit started.
Was super popular.
So, but it gave, but all that shit was popular because we had that. It's like, all right, you can't. It's like Chris Brown say that they ain't loyal and nobody you can't act like.
It's a difference.
What's the difference?
Well, from your mainline, we knew the difference between your mainline. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's why
the ones
it was
that
called
you give
mainline.
more, the one you pay more attention to, the one you don't treat like such and such, the one you take out to wine and dine, that type of shit. But
the mainline was a little bit more special.
Them early lessons that you learn, man, from when you get your heart broken, like it solidifies, like how you gonna move forward.
Hell yeah. Or niggas be
it's
fucking
like a
up.
Ripple effect.
You know them niggas be fucking up. You can have a good main line and nigga have a side bitch and will treat that side bitch just like that main line.
That's a rule. I said this back in the day.
That's what
not back in the day when I first started my YouTube channel. You can't treat the one that you have good into, like the one that you more into. You can't treat them the same way that you treat the ones that you just date.
Yeah.
And if you not married, you have to date around.
Even shout out to Ho. You can't treat the one that you loving like the one that you humping.
Oh,
completely different.
That's a good way to end it, man. That's a good way to end it. Toast to that shit. Toast to that shit.
Niggas don't get that.
We gonna end the show on that, man. Where they can find you at?
216 Loud Smoke, nigga. Everything raw.
For everybody that stick around to the end, because I'm telling you, motherfuckers don't stick around to the end. If you do, you a true die hard. I love you, man. Take a shot for me. Y'all already know what to do. Q, the intern, he back there. He adding to the show. Shit's moving along. We progressing. So stay tuned. Stick with us. And we gonna keep this shit moving and rocking, man. It's the J-Man Show. See y'all next week, because I got some shit next week.
Oh.
We gonna have a whole studio audience next week.
Oh.
And we gonna get into some more revealing shit. I said revealing. Who the fuck says revealing, man?
It's all good.
It's time to turn that shit off, man.
It's all good.
I said revealing.
Everything raw.
What the fuck?